to make sure everybody can see me. So let me go grab a light, a lamp. Okay. Oops. Hopefully that's good. Everybody can see me and without that huge glare, maybe. Okay. I think maybe that's better. So hey everybody, welcome. I have to get better about letting people know when I join, don't I? But I'll get better. I'm still getting used to YouTube and how it works and meeting new YouTube friends and just having fun this summer. And so I'm gonna open up my computer and get my channel on here just in case somebody joins. That way I can kind of see comments and maneuver that way. So nobody's here yet, but okay. Regardless of whoever comes or doesn't come, I'm gonna do a video. So I've got some things written down, some Etsy chit chat I wanted to talk about. Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm just trying to get my computer on so I can talk and read, kind of see comments too. Welcome, welcome. Let me get all situated here. Okay, yeah. Turn the volume down so you don't hear a bunch of feedback. Okay, sorry. Trying to get it together here. Oh, I think I have the volume off. I'm good. Oh, hey, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I'm Val, and I'm going to give the spiel in a minute. I was just trying to turn on my computer just in case I hear other people. I mean, I can watch comments. So, hello. Sorry, I had my head down, and I am here, and I am paying attention. All right, so let me grab my notes, and you grab popcorn or whatever you need to do. So you be ready. I am like convinced hopefully I'm not tilting. It looks like my little camera is tilting and I'm afraid that if I fix it, it's gonna wobble and go everywhere. So I'm doing the best I can this Monday evening. It is Monday. So I've got a few notes kind of and things to talk about. And then I thought I would just start creating, just do some tutorials toward the end. So I'm going to do my little introduction for anybody that might join or might view this later that doesn't know who I am. Thank you. I always forget to ask people to hit the thumbs up. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I'm Val, and I make content about jewelry creating. Mostly I make earrings, and I have an Etsy shop. And if anyone is unfamiliar with Etsy, it's a marketplace where people can sell their goods, things they create or drop ship, like t-shirts, things like that, and vintage items. And so I am an entrepreneur, kind of a new entrepreneur. I started 3 years ago with my Etsy shop and also with my YouTube channel. And well, it'll be 3 years in July. I got an anniversary coming up. I didn't start seeing a little bit of success until last year, and so let's see, I think before that I might have had 15 sales by last July. So I had the shop open for about 2 years with little to no success. I won't say no success, but only very little success. I didn't even have the Etsy app on my phone. I just didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't put lots of time into it either, probably as much as I could have. Last summer, I happened upon some hoop earrings I just kind of put together. They were beaded hoop earrings, and that's kind of my beginning. I kind of call that my beginning, even though I had opened my shop 2 years prior. So as of right now, I'm so thankful to say I've got 440 sales. I can remember, I think it was around April 1st when I hit 300. And so now, just a little ways into June, I have 440. So I think I'm in Etsy's algorithm. You know, they must be promoting my things. And so that makes me happy that people are really, you know, purchasing what I make. And so I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. And most of my sales seem to be happening between Thursday and Sunday. Mostly, I don't get a whole lot Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they really, really pick up like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's what seems to be kind of a pattern that I've noticed. Today I did have one sale or two. I had one or two this morning, but like over the weekend, I would say between Thursday and yesterday, maybe 7 or 8 sales. So I'm not mad at that. I'll take it, and just try to improve everything so I can get more. Let's see. Oh, okay. And I wanted to talk a little bit about ads. Ads on Etsy. Well, it's kind of built in that part of your profit can go towards them promoting your things through ads, and so you can spend shoot, I forgot how much the limit is, but you can spend, like, for instance, $15 a day on ads or $10 a day on ads, and it would be taken out of your profit. Um, so I mean, it's a cost of doing business, and if you're trying to be a business person, it could be a necessary thing. I've seen some people that have shops say that ads are not good for them if they don't work. Um, I have tried the ads, and it seems to me that I've seen spikes. Now they do say that you have to, once you make the ads, you increase your money on ads. They say that you have to wait a month before you can really see what, or you have to wait sometime, a week or something like that. You have to wait to see if the ads are the reason, like if the ads are doing you any good. I don't know that I believe that because back in April, beginning of April, I want to say I went up from like $1 a day to $5 a day, and it seems like I had a little spike in April. I remember back in I was on my spring break. One day, it just seemed like I just kept, every time I turned around, I was hearing the little cash sound on Etsy. When you make a sale, it'll go to ching. You'll hear it. The app will make a sound. And this is nuts. I just literally just got a sale just now. So that's a blessing. On a Monday, I've got 2 sales already. So that's cool. Totally cool. I'm thankful. Very thankful for that. But what was I saying? That you hear the cha-ching sound, and so I just kept hearing it. And it was around the time when I started doing YouTube lives. I do not know that any of this is connected. I'm just kind of giving a backstory. I started getting back with YouTube. I had kind of put YouTube down for a little bit. I guess it wasn't my main focus because I was trying to get the Etsy shop going. So my time was going there, trying to get the business going. So I did a live, trying to get used to doing videos again. And I let everybody know my goal was to sell 10 items a day. And so I probably put out more than one video that week. But I remember, I want to say like a Thursday, on the first week in April, I just kept hearing the little sound. And I was like, what is going on? And I do know that not too long before that, I had purchased more ads. And so I don't know. I think for some reason I put it back down to maybe $4. So I'm sure that's not a huge difference, but I've done decently. Between 1 and 2 items a day, I would say I've sold. I looked at some statistics just now, and it said 51 orders. That's what I've sold, 51 orders over the last 30 days. That's just 9 away from 2 a day. So I'll take it. Every order higher, that's closer to that number 10. And so when I do get to 10, I'm gonna be plenty busy. I'm gonna say when, not if, but when I get to 10 a day, I'm gonna be busy. Now I've also done calculations. I'm gonna have to sell a whole lot before I can go, or would be able to go full time in the future with this. But I'll have to sell lots and lots of earrings. But I will take my time now and do the one a day, or I mean, like, except the 1 to 3 a day, because it all helps. Oh, a sales. Sometimes sales help. It seems like what my strategy or what my plans have been so far on these lives, I'll do a talk, like kind of a chit chat first, and then I put the camera down where I do a tutorial. And so I hope that works for everyone. If anyone has suggestions or things they'd like to see me try to make, let me know. I would like to do that. I have to keep learning. I said that on my last video too. Have to keep learning and making new stuff so I don't get stagnant and only know how to do one thing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it more than you know. I'm so glad you're here. I've seen you on Miss T's channel. Isn't she awesome? Giving her using her platform and people connecting and making new friends, and I think that's awesome. So thank you, Miss T, for all of your fun coffee and conversations, so we can meet new friends. Um, Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. I really am trying to be a business person, and and just do something different if I can. And so, oh, I know what I was gonna talk about. She's the bomb. We've been ever since we both kind of started our channels. We've been talking, to each other. We've been friends back and forth. For, I know my channel was pretty new, and I think hers was too. Yeah, she's awesome. Sales. I was going to talk a little bit about sales. Sales sometimes will increase your sales, but I don't want to do them too often because then you get people accustomed to seeing lower prices. You don't want to just give your things away. But definitely when I have a sale, then I see more sales. So I was thinking instead of doing a sale on Fridays, like on the weekends, I wonder if I shouldn't do one like on Mondays. Um, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Maybe I should have a sale on those days, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, people come anyway. I don't know. Just thinking about different strategies. And I kind of call those flash sales when I just have like a pop up sale. If there's a sale, like if there's a holiday coming up, I usually have a sale for more days. But on a flash sale, just 1 or 2 days, I would have that sale going. There's something called a conversion rate, and my conversion rate is it's decent. It picked up this weekend. Last week it had dipped to like 1.8. It's like two now, and they say that for every 100 customers, if you get 100 views, if you get one person to purchase from you, that's a 1% conversion rate. So I guess if I'm at 2%, that means like every 200 views, somebody has bought something like that. So I was pleased to see that 2% again. Back in April, I think it stayed 2% for a good bit, and then it went down a little bit to like 1.8%. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to talk about is kind of investing back into the business. My business see, it's picking up traction, but there's not lots of profit. And what profit I do get, a lot of that I need to like put back into the business. I've heard lots of people that are successful Etsy owners and also other business people that don't have Etsy shops but just are good business people. They say you have to put profit back into your business, especially in those first few years when you're trying to really get stuff going. You have to put money back into it. And so one of the ways that I would like to do that is to get into more sterling silver and gold plated material. Right now I use lots of stainless steel. I happen to be somebody that doesn't bother me. Some people have sensitive, I guess, ears, and they really need to have sterling silver or like real gold, in their, when they purchase something. I can go into a store, just get a pair of fashion earrings, and they won't bother me. And so, since I know that some people are a little more sensitive and they do need things that I don't know, are a little more valuable, like that 0.925 silver. I have purchased a little bit of that, and I think I'd like to in the future when I reinvest the money back into the business, get more of it. So this is that's 0.925 silver, and that's just an example. And I know how to make like handmade hoops with that, and then I also know how to do it, you know, just ordering some from a thank you so much for your compliment, that's nice. That's something I made. And so these are just, they're purely handmade. So I didn't put those in the shop. I'm probably gonna keep those myself because my favorite color is blue. That gemstone is called Sodalite. And that's something that since I've started selling jewelry, I know how to, I know a little bit about what the different gemstones are called. They're so pretty. And so I had to learn what they're called so I could make my tags, or I mean make my information and, you know, my description. Got to know what I'm making. So those were real silver. And then I also have bought some that are like pre-made. They have places where you can just purchase it, and then of course it costs a little bit more, so then the price would be more. But I had one customer that did like the beads, but she didn't want like silver plated or stainless steel wire. She actually asked me or requested the silver, and so I just so happened to have had some, and that was great. So that's where my thinking is going, like in the future, for people that would like that real silver. Those I've seen other shops on the webs on Etsy, and usually the silver, I don't know, I've seen it between $15 and $20 a pair. Mine are not that much right now. They're under that because most of them are not sterling. But those ones that I've got, I think I got a couple of pair in there that are sterling. They're higher than $20. So those are some things in the future. I also like to get a line going of necklaces. Mostly, I would say I've got about 80%, maybe 90% earrings in my shop. But I do love necklaces. And I got another gemstone I was going to show. Oh yeah, I've shown this before, but maybe some different friends are here, so I don't mind showing again. That's another sodalite bead, and so I like taking beads like that and ones that are maybe round, just doing some wire wrapping. Oh wow, thank you. That's sweet of you. Thank you. I'm kind of new to all of the different sharing and dropping links, and I go to the you know, the chats that Miss T has, and I've seen some other friends their chats too, but I don't know how to do all the dropping links, so thank you. I appreciate that. Let me show you this. Uh-oh. Alright, I wanted to show a necklace. That's what I was trying to do. And that is that sodalite, another one of those blue beads. And I made that. That's handmade, and it's I would like to do a line of necklaces. I think probably ones to go with the earrings, so they could be like you know, like a set. Sometimes people will buy a set. They would like to buy more than just that one item. So and that's thank you very much. That's sterling, no, that's stainless steel, and then gold is over it, like 18 karat gold over stainless steel. I got like a thing of wire, of chain, I mean, in my little bins back here where I have all my stuff. Found that online. I never used to be a person that did much online, but now I know how to go online and buy different things I need for the business. So that's that. And what else do I have here in my notes? Oh, okay. I was making those handmade hoops yesterday, and I just have different tools. One of my tools I couldn't find was this one. That's my mallet I use when it's time to hammer your silver out. So I did find that mallet. I was looking for it the other day. And I use that when I make stuff like those hoops I showed. Like that one. I kind of use that mallet. That's what I have written down to discuss. And I guess now I'll turn the camera downward and do a tutorial. Okay. One other thing I've learned is Pinterest. The website Pinterest, you can make pins and then drive traffic to your shop that way. A lot of people say that you need to have your own website and not just depend on Etsy, because what if Etsy like closed your shop down? And I've heard horror stories of Etsy doing that to people. You just might get your shop, it could be an accident, or I don't know. Just what if your shop got closed down? You would have all of that work put in, like hours and hours of work put into that shop, and then no website. So I said I was gonna do a website. I'm not looking forward to it because it's a lot of work in my opinion. You have to do all those pictures, and I've got a lot of my pictures saved, you know, on a computer, and I could do it that way. I guess if I want a business, I'm gonna have to burn the midnight oil and go for it and stop complaining. Open that website up. And the reason I started talking about the website is because you can drive traffic to your sales, to your to Etsy, and Etsy has lots of fees. So websites, they might just have one monthly fee, not quite as many as Etsy. So that's one reason I think that some people do a website. And also, I guess it's like two different places where you can sell your goods. Like maybe you find, you know, the more people you can find, the better. Hello, I see somebody else join. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. We're just talking about Etsy and websites. So I think I keep saying it, I haven't done it yet. So I have some orders to get out tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow is as good a day as any to get that website going. I've got one halfway started, but I didn't put any pictures on it yet. So, and I've heard of people even having multiple Etsy shops, but I don't think I want to do that because I think I'd rather do something separate, and then I could put my pins on interest and then drive traffic to the Etsy shop. You know what? I see your question about men. You know, my family has told me, what do you do for men? My brother especially, and he's like, what? We should make bracelets for men. So I've made a couple bracelets for family members, my niece's boyfriend and my brother, but I have not gotten into making the male jewelry. And you know what? That would probably open things up too. It probably could sell more. And I thought about doing something for Father's Day right now, but you know, that's like what, in a couple of weeks. So I'm probably late to the game on that one. I know it. I need to buy more of those gemstones and make men's bracelets. I think I pretty much know what to do. The stretchy bracelets, and then the probably nice darker colored gemstones is what I was thinking about. That's what I did for my brother's bracelet, but I didn't, I guess, follow through. But I would have more clientele for sure. I have to think about that and put some things in the shop for men too, because there would have been sales right there for Father's Day. If I could have made something personalized, that is huge right now from what I understand, like the personalization, you know, people's initials and kids' names and pets' names and stuff like that. That's huge on Etsy. I've seen shops that just have one main item that they're selling, like a leather keychain with an initial on it, and they have like thousands and thousands of sales. Really simple things, you know. So I do have to get into making more men's items. Let's see if I had any more comments that I'm missing over here. I have my computer here, and I hope I'm paying attention. All right. Okay, so I think that was all the chit chat. Unless anyone else has a question or something, I'm gonna show you guys process something that I make. And I'm sorry for the camera moving around. No questions. All right. let's see. And I was also gonna kind of share some more of my tools. Um, I'm kind of new to the lives. I've been doing them for a bit, but I don't know how to keep people's attention for too long. So I think the highest amount of minutes I've ever had is probably 45 minutes. Now, I don't know if this one will be that long, but we'll see. We'll see what I can make and how long I can hold everybody's attention. I appreciate everybody that's here, though. I really do. Helping me get my channel going again. Like I said, I kind of put YouTube, you know, tucked it aside for a bit, but I'm back trying to make content at least once a week, but I've been doing better than that lately. All right, so I'm gonna make some earrings that somebody ordered, and I'm gonna show you how I make them. Oh, am I there? Everybody still there? I'm over here clicking the wrong stuff. Okay, am I here? Can everybody see me? Okay, I'm assuming that everybody can see me. Okay, good. So these are called Heishi bead earrings. That's the one I'm gonna make. So I made this one, pre-made that one ahead of time. This is about the third or fourth pair I've sold. I made these last year, and one thing I learned about Etsy is when you put stuff in the shop, it might take a long time for it to catch on, but once it does, once you make some sales and then it promotes your item, then it will kind of show other people, oh, this is sales worthy because somebody has already bought that. So these are silver plated wires, and they have little barrel beads like that. And this is about an inch and an eighth, just a little bit over 1 inch. Some people like those big hoops, and then some like the smaller ones. So I call that one like a medium size. It's to some people that might be small. It's not huge, but it's a decent size. I just put 5 beads, and then I put on a silver bead, and then alternate like that. And then I have my beads, my earrings. Hey, how are you? Welcome. I'm just demonstrating what I do with jewelry making, how I make my earrings. These are called Heishi bead earrings. These are like, they're clay. These almost are the texture of wood. These beads, the navy beads. And that has been one that sold pretty well. I like navy, that's a pretty color too. But yeah, this is like wood. They also have the Heishi beads that are made out of polymer clay. They are like almost rubbery, and I've got a bunch of those too. I know another pair that I wanted to show. So we've talked about different sizes, and let's see, those are like medium. Here's a pair. They're like I would call large. These are about 50 millimeters or 2 inches, something around that measurement. So that's a larger pair. And then I also make teeny tiny ones too. So this is one of those sodalite beads, and then this is stainless steel. And I've got those that I did just last night. I was putting stuff in the shop last night until I was sleepy. Couldn't take anymore. And these are like gold tone. It's gold over stainless steel. But, and so I like the little bitty ones. I like those too. I really like all three of those sizes. So these things like that, that's what kind of got me my start with the shop. It really is a hoop earring shop, but I'm kind of getting, I wouldn't say getting away, but I have additions. And when I say that, here's what I mean. I have other things that I sell too. They are like metal pieces. That's an example of some copper earrings. So I purchased the supplies and then I attached the ear wires. So I've got like a line of these plus my hoops, and that's pretty much what makes my shop up. I've got just a couple of bracelets. I know that's been a big thing too. People love bracelets, and I got into them for a bit, but I seem to have just, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite thing. My favorite, I guess, was the hoops. I was looking for a match for that one, for that earring. It's over here somewhere. There it is. But I have like silver things and I guess bronze and copper. So that it's really kind of two sections to the shop. I have stuff like that, and then I have the hoops that I make. And so that's pretty much what I have going on and what I wanted to talk about. And I think maybe I would just talk a little bit about, wow, I have 5 people here. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Let's see if anyone is asking anything. Oh, Miss T is here. Hello, how are you? Hi, Miss T. You have probably heard all of this stuff before. I was just making some earrings. I made these. They're Heishi bead hoops. And then I was showing everyone how I make the larger ones. Yes, we were just saying how cool Miss T is for hooking everyone up with new friends. You are awesome. Thank you so much. I was showing the big hoops, the medium ones, and then the teeny tiny ones. Just kind of showing what I do, and going back a pretty good ways. There's hoop earrings on my channel, so it seems like even from the beginning, the hoops were my favorite. I just didn't know how to buy the parts to make them. I would be trying to do it out of wire, which kind of was good practice because it helped me to learn. And you know, until I learned how to purchase the supplies from different places. So I said I was gonna talk about a few tools. These are tools. This is a pair of pliers. They're needle nose pliers. They help me to make loops and stuff like that. Like if I needed to take that copper wire and make a loop, I could. There's a loop. It's just a, you know, a messy one, but I was just giving it an example. Pliers. There are, this is another type of plier. Nylon pliers, that's what they're called. So let's say I wanted to straighten that out, straighten that loop out that I just made. I would use the nylon pliers like this. Well, I was to straighten stuff out. I made a loop there. That's hard to undo, but if I had crinkles in there, the nylon pliers will make it straight. I've got cutters. These are like big. I have smaller ones too that cut. And yeah, these are the small ones. I mostly use those. Sometimes I need to use the bigger ones. I've got this. It's called a bail making tool. It helps you wrap the wire around it. If people that do lots of wire wrapping with their metal, they use something like this. This is kind of new to me. I'm gonna go to YouTube University and keep learning and figure out things to make with this. Miss T, yep, they're yours. I'll send you some. They are on Etsy, but I'm gonna send them to you, okay? You've done so much, and you're so sweet all the time, hooking people up, and you just want a hookup too, okay? Yeah, these I do have them on there, but they're yours. I make you a pair. Yes, YouTube University. That's how I learned most of what I'm doing, honestly. That's how I learned how to make these kind of earrings from YouTube. I used the memory wire to make those. Yes, you are so welcome. Let's see. I have these kind of pliers. They help me to tuck in wire when I make something that's wire wrapped. And so I have those kind of pliers. I use Mod Podge. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but it's not quite super glue, but it's a glue that will cement things. It's a glue that kind of works like a cement. And so I use that to hold the beads in place so they don't fall off. So that's one of my tools. Those are the main ones, and I think I showed that mallet that I used to hammer the silver wire. And there's a block, like a different block that I use. Can't find it, but the block that I use to hammer everything with, there's that. Of course, I have to have beads, and then that's what got me in trouble in the first place. Going to Michael's and different places, Hobby Lobby, and finding the beads. So these are some of the little silver disc beads that I use. Uh-oh. Let's see. Those are some of the beads I use. These are pretty popular with this blue color. And then I've got, I don't know if I got 100, but I probably have headed that way. Like, I don't know, 50, I probably have 50 tubes of beads or more. And then sometimes I use gemstones, and so these are just different things that I've gained over the 3 years since I've been doing this. Tons of wire. Well, not tons, but you see that copper wire. I've got, that's brass. This is silver plated. So it's just things that I've had to accumulate. And in the jewelry making. And so you saw behind me, I think, all of the different oh gosh, beads everywhere. I have so many beads, and then some of them I think were, I don't know, I'll say wasted because I haven't used them, but it was all in learning. Like early on, I might have gotten a bunch of things that, you know, I didn't know what I was doing with it. How did I get started? You know, that's a good question. My daughter, sorry, I did it again. I keep hitting the wrong button. My daughter, when she was in high school, she used to make jewelry, and I didn't catch on to it at all. I didn't like what it wasn't. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was something I would have patience for. So she got started in it, but then she didn't continue with it. She had some things upstairs. She's in the Air Force now, but she has had some things in her room, like jewelry making stuff. So I was bored one summer day about 3 years ago, and I was like, sometimes I would just get bored in the summer, not much to do, and so I looked on YouTube and I started seeing all these I started seeing YouTube videos about jewelry making. So there was a lady, she's a crafter. I don't even think her specialty was jewelry making. Oh, welcome everybody that's here. Looks like I got some more people joining me. That was so nice of you. Thank you. Her YouTube is called Vermilion Lane, and She she made a pair of earrings out of what I would have called a stick pin. They're called head pins, just out of a pin and a couple of metal beads. She made a pair of earrings in like about 2 minutes, and I was like, it can't be that easy. So I went upstairs and grabbed some of my daughter's old supplies and just started trying to put something together, and then made the ugliest pair of purple earrings. that, but I was enthusiastic about how I made them. I was like, "Ooh, I just made something," and so that's how I got started. And then once you go to Michael's and get your first set of beads, this over with. Oh God, I lived in Michael's, and I just this year have gotten used to, and a little bit last year too, used to buying stuff online. You know, you have to buy things from different, suppliers. So yes, that's how I got my start. And she didn't really continue with it, but I picked it up. Um, yeah, the I've gotten used to buying other things and not just from different places, not just Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but other places. And so I just have beads everywhere. I don't know. I am learning how to get a little bit more organized. I got those little bins back there behind me, but that's not all I've got. I've got other stuff, and then I probably need to. Maybe I should do a giveaway or something to somebody else that's just getting started with jewelry making. I wish I could find. I don't know. Maybe I could have a class. Probably. I kind of do it with a tutorial, but maybe that could make it a little bit more formal. I had started a teachable class, but I don't know if any of you all have done that before. Maybe try to start a class on Teachable or one of those platforms where you can have a class. It seemed pretty. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I didn't really follow through. I still have that little class started. I think my first class was about different wire you can make, like I don't or you use like the class was about wire, so it was for anybody that's interested in jewelry making. But I didn't finish that teachable class, so I guess I got to keep doing it. You work towards that. Maybe somebody would like to buy a class. It seems like a lot of people online now have classes and you got to buy their class, so I don't know if that's something I might want to work on. There for now, I'm wanting to work on my sales and my Etsy shop. So thank you, Miss T, for asking that question. Anyone else have questions for me? We're reaching my limit. I'm trying to keep it interesting. I got 43 minutes right now. Anyone else have a question for me? I really have been enjoying the other ladies' videos and I saw Big Rooster. I saw him and Always Tam Tam. She's so Wells. I think I've seen and Corey. Thank you. I'm gonna show you love too. Come to your channel, but let's see. There have been a few different people that I've and there are more. There have been some more people too. They are. I'm having fun. I'm not gonna know what to do in August, am I? When I gotta go back. I'm having fun doing stuff. It's fun. It's a different world. You know what this reminds me of? I'm showing my age right now. Back in the day, I guess 70s, when I was a kid, I used to see people on TV talk about the CB radios, and they would be on, or like I don't know, short, they call it, I don't know, some type of little radios, and they would have handles, and they would call people by whatever the handle was, and that's what this reminds me of. Except we can see each other. You know, they couldn't. They would just be on a literal radio, just hear each other. So we're on. We have a CBs only we can see each other. That's funny to me. But yeah. So I know I gotta check everybody out in the morning at the coffee meetup. I love coffee, so I gotta try to wait to have my coffee with everybody in the morning. That's all I got. Y'all have any questions for me? I got 9 seconds till I get to my 45 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, it's 45 minutes. I think, I don't know. I might do a marathon sometime where I just make a bunch of different stuff for about an hour. I can try something like that because I don't know. I don't want things to get too repetitive and do the same thing every time. So I appreciate everybody. I enjoyed your help and thank you for your support. Thank you so much for dropping links and all those things I don't know how to do yet. I appreciate it. Thank you for being so kind. Y'all have a great evening. Be blessed. Bye, guys.